There's the lag. Anthony Meglino wins the lag. Here we go. This is on the B side of the bracket, race to 7. In case you're just tuning in, because so many people are sharing the stream, if you're just tuning in, this is a 9 on the spot break. 9 on the spot rack. 9 on the break does not count. After that, the 9 is all good. 3 foul rule. We can push after the break. And it's ball in rotation foul. So the next ball in numerical sequence is the only ball that counts as a foul. Cut break from Anthony Meglino. And here we go. Little stop shot here off the 1 ball. Or draw all the way back for a straighter shot on the 2, and that's what he did. He may have cooked that a little too much. Okay, he's in good shape. Make the 2, come out on the long rail, sit about the middle of the table, a little bit closer to the right side of the table, take the 3. Keep that angle that we can get back for the 4 ball. 4 to the 5. If he gets straight in on it, he's fine. If he gets a little bit of an angle on it, he's fine. So it's all about making the 3 at this point. Like I said, he's got a little bit of an angle here, which is fine as well. He can bring it over for the 5 in the same corner pocket, which is what it looks like he's going to do. Sun straight out. There's that nice little stun shot. 5, 6. He may go 2 rails. Make the 6 and hit this bottom rail and then the long rail. Or just draw straight into the side. It's really just what you feel comfortable shooting at this point. Yeah, just straight into the side rail. And whenever you have that stroke, that's an easy shot. There we go. 1-0, Anthony Meglino. Justin Toye to break. Meglino made that rack look pretty simple. We still have B and Bobby on the back table. About to say what that race is. It is 6-4. 6-4. B's trying to mount a comeback. Nice break by Justin. That ball just squatted. He's got a shot on the 1 ball. We may see, well, I'm not going to jinx it, but we're definitely going to see a good rack here. Inside. Come straight up. Keep yourself at a little bit of an angle because you got to make it to the 5. So don't want to get straight in. So he kept that angle. Straight little follow shot, 5 in the side. Manny Montes. Welcome to the stream, buddy. 5 in the side. 6 in the corner, come back out to the middle of the table for the 7. There it is. Let's see if he got straight in. If he got straight in, he's not going to like that very much. But if he's got enough of an angle, he can follow deep into that corner. Just 2 rail out. Leave himself a little bit harder of an angle on the 8, but I don't see that being an issue for Justin. Nope, he's just going to punch it straight over. He's going to go to the side rail and take the cut on the 8 ball. Now here's where you travel all the way down to the end rail, then back in for the 9. Or you soft roll it and float right out. Boom, break and run from Justin. Say again?
I had to go order some cheese fries.
Cheese fries.
Yes,
there
sir.
you go. Cheese fries.
All right, is this rack number 1? Oh, heck, we're moving right along, huh?
Yeah, well, break and run, break and run.
Oh, really? Wow.
Both players had their foot on the gas pedal. They're not letting up at all. And 2 good breaks, you know.
Yeah.
They both had really good breaks. There's another one. Just made a ball and squat that cue ball.
And look at the middle of the rack.
It didn't go anywhere. You know, it is something you got to pay attention to, but every now and then it seems like they just kind of forego it, and they're still checking those first 3 balls that they normally check, and
Yep.
that back of the rack's just loose.
Yep. Yep, it's happening.
By the way,
a
B
lot of times.
and Bobby now are 5-6. It's B5,
4-5.
Bobby 6.
No, it's not. It's 5-5.
Oh, it's 5-5? I thought
5-5.
Bobby was on the hill a second ago.
No, 5-5.
Yeah, well, Bobby gave away one of those racks because he wanted to be really angry.
I just took him a shot of Fireball.
That's a good friend.
Yes. He lets us take over the microphone, so.
Right. All right, I see the jump cue coming out.
Ooh. And he's deadly with that jump cue too.
He is. He really is. I see the jump cue coming out. I mean, unless he's got a laser level in those glasses, I'm really not sure he wants to take the shot on.
It's kind of risky with that jump cue, right at that, at that cue, or that far of a jump, and then a 3 ball right there by that rail.
Well, he doesn't have the whole ball.
Oh, he can see. He must be able to swerve it in though.
Not angry with that.
No.
You know, he gave himself a chance, but he hit it the right speed to where he knew it was coming back in the stack if he missed it.
I'll tell you, the tangent line where the 3-4 connects looks like that 3 could go into the corner over here on the right where he's standing at.
Yeah, I think he sees that too.
Now he does, yep. Yep, he just saw it. That tangent line goes right, takes that 3 right into that pocket.
And that 4 ball has a real good chance of going. Real good chance of going.
Both of them.
Yep. Didn't want to make both of them, though.
Nope.
No reward for a good shot, huh?
Nope. 0.
You know what I always said at a pool tournament, especially a 2-day tournament, if a masseuse would come in with just one of those sit-down chairs, they'd make a killing.
Yeah.
So if we know any of them out there, just a massage therapist, as it were.
So back in like 1994 or so, I played at the Super Billiards Expo.
Okay.
And
Back whenever you were 34, 35?
Yeah, right. So I came through. I lost my very first match early in the morning. I came all the way through the losers bracket. I took out. I played like Dr. Q. I played a couple other good ones, the Monk, and I was going all the way through. It was about 2:30 in the morning, and they told me that I was done to come back the next day. I went and there was a masseuse there, and I went and I was like, oh man, I laid in that chair. That chick went to town on me, you know. I was relaxed. I got done. I was like, oh man, they called my name to play. Yeah, they called my name to play like 3 in the morning or something like that. I was so mad. I was like, hey, you guys told me I'm done. I was relaxed, and sure enough, I went in there and lost. Made the money, but I lost. That was the year that Corey Dole won the junior and the open on the bar box thing in the same year.
A little more of an angle than he wanted on this ball, but even makes him look at it twice.
He could put one heck of a draw on that.
He could, and he probably will, to be honest.
Go around. I don't know what if that angle goes.
I don't
Takes
even
him
know
around
if he
the
has
8.
to. Watch him just suck it up to that second diamond.
Probably
over
just
there.
shoot the 8 right over where he's at, depending on the angle.
And he's even giving it more than one thought.
Yeah. Looks like with that angle, he might slide it over, shoot the 8 right where he's standing at. That's what he tried to do.
Yeah. I think he looked at it one too many times. Sometimes it's just good to look at it, know that your gut is right, and shoot the shot. Okay, he's back cutting this into the corner pocket, so I know it's hard to see from this angle. Back cut and shape on the 9. Beautiful,
Wow, I
beautiful
missed that
back
shot.
cut shape. All right, Bobby Garza trying to close it out over there, trying to get on the hill. Gotta have it. No, I'm good, thank you. All right, and there we go. Meglino holds serve, as it were. It was his break, so they're still on serve. Justin a break. Justin had a break and run last time. Very solid break. Squat the cue ball. Let's see how it goes this time. Squat that cue ball again. That's 2 really good breaks in a row. He got a little kick on the cue ball, but he squatted it. It just wound up getting hit, but he still has shots. He's got a shot on the 1, get position on the 2. His break's working for him.
He has a table at his house, and he told me that they have the pockets.
Miscue.
Yep. They have the pockets trimmed down a good bit on there, real tight, super tight at his house. He puts in a lot of work on his game.
Yes, he does, yeah. I mean, he's still young. It's not like he's a young player.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean, what is he, 18?
20.
20? Is he 20?
I don't think he's 21 yet.
Hey, Jimmy, who's on the winner's side?
Your boy, Gilson and TK.
All right.
Yep.
And who's deep on the losers?
These two. The winner
Bobby and B.
Oh, wow.
Tony.
And Tony. Tony Robles.
Tony. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. And there's Meglino with that jump cue.
I gotta go tell them where I'm sitting at on my prop.
Yes, sir. We said it earlier, Meglino and his jump cues, very clean. Nice movement on the cue ball, great speed. Should be in good position here. May have to shoot it with a little bit of inside to get back over there for the 4, but nothing not a real shot for him. Beautiful shot. Well, here's that's what I would have thought, because here now you've got the cue ball moving. You know, the 4 ball, it's a thin cut. How far up are you willing to let that cue ball go? You have to. And now you have to do it again.
Bring the cue ball right where it's at now.
Mm-hmm. There it is. This would be stealing Justin's break if he can finish it up. You don't want to do that. Now, he's got plenty of stroke to go around the table with follow, but still, you don't want to if you can avoid it. Yeah. Yeah, but you've seen how many miscues we've seen in high English. So if you can avoid it, don't do it. That was bad timing.
The foosball machine got him.
Just put it out of your head and make the shot. Good job. 3-1. It's 2 ingredients. Both of them are. That's all you get.
Right.
The only way you can mess it up is put the fries on top of the cheese. I don't know. All right, it is hill with B and Bobby right now. It is hill B to break. Yeah, it is. Guaranteed. I watched Bobby win.
Oh, wow.
And then he just lost that one. I'm
He didn't mark
99% sure. Let me go check. Yep, hill.
They just outrated reasonable last 6 on the diet. Yeah. You want me to commentate this? Alright, guys, that's fun.
All right. Sorry about that. We had a couple people coming over from the foosball tournament talking to us.
Oh, I'm going to read it to you there, Jimmy. It says, Jimmy, give me a text where you buy your pool supplies. This is Mr. Stuckey.
Look at that shot. SCP or Gorman in Longwood. Superior Pool Products goes by SCP or also Gorman, either one of those two distributors.
I think we missed one. I went ahead and marked it down. It should be 3-2. So I got it down at 3-2. Is he going to draw it between the 5 and the 4? Is he going to come straight? Looks like between the 5 and the 4. Nope. Straight off the rail. He made a little bit of a face at that.
Brent, I'm going to eat my my dinner here.
You go ahead, buddy. You go ahead.
Thank you,
'Cause
bud.
we almost had a microphone and ketchup there. All right, so Meglino's going to follow this one straight out 2 rails, try to get shape to cut that 3 in the top left-hand corner. 1, 2, a 3. So cutting the 2. Now here's where you got your options. You know, some players like to just come straight up table, get in the window between the 6 and the 8. Some players will go 2 rails to pull that off just to control speed a little bit better. Let's see what Meglino chooses. Looks like he's going to come straight up. Nope, he did the 2 rails. There you go. Right into that window. Nice controlled speed to get the 4 in the corner. Now he can draw between the 5-8, or he can just sit up there. So we'll see which one he prefers. Just sit up there with a drag stroke. No reason to make it more complicated than it is. Good grief. All right, he draws it back for the 6 in the side. Pretty academic here. Stop shot, make a shot. 1. He may even choose to roll this one a rotation forward, but he doesn't have to. Yeah, he does. Just to get straight in. Ooh, a little bit of a wobble there at the last roll. All right, we are 4-2. Remember, we have adjusted the B side to 7 races, race to 7. So this will be a race to 7, not a race to 5. All right, guys, sorry for that short break. So it's 4-2. Good break by Meglino. He had a shot on the 1. Looks like he gets to keep shooting. Looks like he's going to drag this one as well, just to stay on the side of the 6 ball. There you go. Four. Let's see, is he going to come back out to the middle of the table? He likes the 2 rails back to the middle of the table. Keep that angle. It's always important to keep the angles. That way you can keep moving. Bobby won against B. B brought it all the way back to Hill. I know he's not happy about it, but that was a great match over there on that end, too. Six in the top left corner, 7 in the top right. Probably the 8 and 9 in the same pocket. No, he got it straight on the 7, so he's going to draw it straight back. No, yeah, I was right. 8 and 9 in the same pocket. It looked like he was going to draw it more. It's kind of hard to tell with a stroke because he's always so low on the ball. Then whenever he strikes it, he brings it up to the middle. And he's shooting with some pretty good pace now. He's feeling good on his stroke. He's moving. All right, rack number 8, guys. It is 5-2. Rack number 8. All right, that was the first break that I saw Justin not hold that cue ball. Cheese and mashed potatoes.
All right, I'm back.
I'm glancing over at Jimmy's phone, and I could tell you, Jimmy, there are 2 types of people in the world. Those that have red bubbles on their phone and those that don't. Jimmy has no problem having red notification bubbles on his phone.
So everybody always gets on me about my text messages because I'm terrible about responding.
Yep.
You want to let them know how many unread ones I have there?
Jimmy has 399 unread text messages. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to send him one now that he doesn't read just to make it even 400.
How many unread emails?
He's got 35,000 unread Yahoo emails alone,
Yeah.
to go along with his other 20,000 unread other menus and 13 voicemails.
Yes. So if you guys have a hard time getting a hold of me, you're not forgotten.
I'm going to teach Jimmy how to turn off those little red bubbles since he
Please.
obviously doesn't give a crap about them.
Please, yes, please do. Life of a business owner, I get every spam call and text.
You are correct, sir. I bet you do.
All right, Justin is
All right,
battling
Justin's
back.
at the table.
That was
I like his run-out potential here, although he didn't come up far enough on that 3.
no. He wanted to come down, probably another
So
6 inches to a foot, maybe.
Do you swing it 3 rails around now and,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
you know, just
Yep.
deal with the 5 and the 8?
Yep.
You know, because you knew he was going to hit one of them.
He's gonna have to swing these in between those 7 and 8.
Yeah, this is a trickier shot.
Oh,
if you ask
actually,
me.
yeah.
Looks like he's aiming a little high to pull that off, though.
Yeah, guys. So on the stream, we know it says race to 7 winner side. This is a loser side match. Or B side. There are no losers here. But this is going to be race to 7 also. We just had somebody come over and ask us. They were looking at the stream on their phone, and they were confused. So the only 2 left on the winner's side is Justin Gilsonen and
TK.
TK. So we're down to like our final 6 players.
And while we were talking, Justin has just run out this rack. He had a great drag shot on that 6 ball to leave himself for the 7, 8, 9. So now he's got to make a shot.
Yep. This is that same exact cut that TK had earlier to finish his match with Tony.
Clean, right down the middle.
Yep.
Good shot.
So TK had that same exact shot, and he hit it high and just came one rail right up by that side, and the young guys let the stroke out and spin it around.
That's right.
All right, so the other match, or the other table over there, we have Bobby Jeezy is going against Tony Robles.
I think they're straight pulling it. They're banging around over there, playing some straight pull, it looks like.
They're getting ready.
There we go. Now we're getting
ready
at
to lag it up.
They've turned up the music in here a little bit, so hopefully you can still hear. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Rack number 9, Meglino with the break. He also lost that cue ball a little bit. He was able to make a ball.
5 ball down, the 8 ball down.
But he lost the cue ball a little bit. And now
did.
he's got a challenging 1 ball.
That looks very similar to the rack that Tony had right at the end. Remember I said he couldn't get any better except he had the 1 straight in that corner and then the 2 was right here?
You're
Very similar to that.
You are correct. Meglino's got a little bit tougher shot on the 1, but you know, if you make it.
Boy, that's a tough shot. That's a shot that I wouldn't want. No how, no way. I wouldn't want this shot. No how, no way. That's
no, especially look how high up on the ball he has to be. I mean, he is feathering the top of that ball. You better have a good how tip from a place like Eastern Billiards if you want to make this shot.
Is that the corny segue you were talking about?
There you go. There you go.
I like it though. I like it. Eastern Billiards jumping on board with us this year with that how tip that my sidekick Brent Morellis was just talking about. I shot with a how tip for a little bit.
I haven't yet. I'm sure it's going to be making its way around. I'm very traditional with, you know, I stick with the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm all about consistency, so I try not to change if I can avoid it.
That's probably actually a smart call. I mean, it's good to try it out on you know, but if you're used to one thing, you've been there for a while.
Long 1 ball. Justin tried to play safe. Unfortunately, it leaked out, and looks like there's nothing really in the way here for Meglino. 2 to the 3 is the farthest he has to go. And the way they're shooting, I really don't see it being an issue. Beautiful little slip draw right there. Left himself just enough of an angle. You know, he's got the 4 on the side if he really wants to, but he could also force the cue ball to get him the 4 in the corner. I'm not sure which one he wants more. Looks like he's going to take the 4 on the side. So he's got a little more of an angle than he wanted. So now he's got to come down to this head rail. Well, I guess you could always just draw straight out, but really just depends on how you're feeling. Actually, the angles. Actually, he's straight. I'm looking at the side, the other camera angle. He's straight in, so just draw it back. Now, as long as it's not straight in on this one, bottom left-hand corner, and pop it off the rail a little bit if he wishes. See him pop into it. Go to the side rail, right by the coin. I don't know if you can see the coin on your screen. There you go. Follow straight up. It looks like he's got this one pretty well wrapped up. A 6-3 at this late in the bracket. 6-3 is pretty, an alternating break is pretty.
All right, Anthony's looking to go on the hill at 6-3.
Yeah, and I was saying, you know, an alternating break format at this deep in the tournament with these players, it's kind of.
Isn't it crazy how just the cream rises to the crowd? I mean, that's how it's supposed to be, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But you'd think there'd be a couple upsets here and there. I mean, it's the cream.
But even if they do get upset once through the B side, this is what you get, and they come on back. So,
you know, and as far as Fargo ratings go, trust me, I'm old school. I'm the first person to say that I'm not a fan of what Fargo's done to pool. You know, there's some benefits and there's some not so good benefits of it, but I mean, if you look at the Fargo ratings, it held true at this tournament with the exception of like 2 or 3 people, and that's only because they had to play each other early.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
the higher Fargos are all right here at the end.
Yeah. You know, and whenever we're talking about Fargo, I think that, and I don't think I'm going to find too many people that disagree with me, but the Fargo system is best for the players like me, the average Joe. Once you get into the higher echelon of players, that's whenever it becomes a little less, you know, a little less important. Yeah, exactly. You know, a 500 playing a 550, that makes a difference. A 720 playing a 770,
No,
it
no
doesn't matter that much
yeah.
anymore, and it's still a 50-point swing. So, but the thing is I don't think you can make any system that's good for all levels.
No, you can't.
And like you said, but even so, here we are again. I don't see a 550 or a 540 Fargo playing.
Nope.
Do you?
Nope.
So,
yeah. I think Orlando is like that.
hours and 26 minutes. 5:26.
Might reset it after this one then if
Yeah.
we're getting up there. I know how to reset
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, we'll restart it after this one to make sure it keeps going. Anthony is a beast, Andy. Anthony is a beast. He is killing it.
All right, Anthony's looking to close it out right here. Next up, we're
Yeah.
probably going to have the hot seat match, or you think we're going to do another round on the B side?
I don't know who we're going to have come up next.
It's going to have to be the hot seat because the winner of these two are going to play each other. So I'd imagine we're going to have the hot seat match coming up right after this, which
Justin
would be,
and TK.
yeah,
which
because
would
there's
be
only 6 people
fantastic.
left. Yeah, that's going to be one heck
We'll
of
have to
a
go hunt 'em both
match.
down again.
Yep.
Look at that movement. 2
All right.
rails to come and get shape.
TK, if you're watching it,
He-
if you're
go
watching
ahead
us
and concede.
outside,
Good
come
job.
on in,
Good
my
job.
man,
Good
because you're
sport,
going to be
Justin.
up. Tommy Kennedy and Justin Gilson, and they're going to be coming up